Presented by GBD Media.
Everyone doing today?
So this is Mental Case Dad's podcast, and if you're watching, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're listening out there, to all my crazies, all my fans, all my reckless people out there, make sure you go check out our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter page, and that's at Mental Case Dads. Again, that's at Mental Case Dads, and that's for all three of them. Soon to come, our website, and I'll tell you about that probably a little more on the show. And my boys are in the house. Here we go with Nolan and Riley. How you boys doing this evening?
Doing good, Mick. How you doing, brother?
Not too bad. I think that was a lot of words for me in a little short period of time without taking a breath.
Do you need oxygen?
I need a little bit of oxygen. yeah, I do. So Riley is back in the house. We're excited to have you here, buddy. We missed your sound board effects from having Faisal on. You missed a great time. That was such a good time. That's a little shout out to Faisal again. Thank you so much for coming on the show. That was fun times, wasn't it?
It was a great show. I really enjoyed having Faisal on.
It was good. So, what were you doing? Sitting at home.
I was sleeping.
Playing with your nuts.
I was sleeping. To be truthfully honest,
sleeping. You look like you're half asleep.
I went home. Sorry. I got home from work. Ripped a bong load. Little did I know, I passed out in my backyard for about 4.5 hours. I woke up and it was dark.
The heat here in the Greater Toronto area, Bowmanville.
Terrible.
Do we call Bowmanville Greater Toronto area?
It's a part of the GTA.
Unfortunately,
sure
yes.
It is.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. I love T.O., man. That's where I grew up.
This is Clarington, right? It's a part of the GTA.
Oh.
Me, I live in a county. It's not the GTA.
I live in a county.
That again,
I live in a county.
That's your own doing. You just recently moved out that way, right?
Yeah, but what, 7 months ago? Yeah.
Took my buddy from me and said, "Fuck you."
Oh.
I miss my buddy, man. We got to bring him.
He misses you, I know.
Jewel asks me. Is that a word? Asks me. She asks you a question. She asks me. She smacks her ass at me, I guess.
How Oakley's doing?
She always says, "Tell him to bring him." But the last time she told me, it was pouring here. I'm like, you think your mom? I'll get him to bring him when it's a nice day and he can go for a walk and he'll love that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
for sure.
No, she misses him too. So
yeah, we'll have him out. We'll have him on the show.
Yeah. I wonder if he'd come in looking for my girl, Lilo. It'd be interesting.
Don't forget, like he was here pretty much almost every day for how long?
Well, yeah, 5 days out of the week.
Yeah. So all those smells and all those things, they don't forget them.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting when I see him next. I miss him. So I miss Lilo too. I was just talking to. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I'm shocked. It still hurts, eh? Like
that doesn't go away overnight, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
that takes time
to even tear up though. Like,
yep. Oh yeah,
it's crazy, man. It's like, wow,
come on, man.
She did.
It's a family member. It's a family member.
Yeah, but my last dog, like, I fucking hated that thing.
Well, that's different. That's like the uncle that nobody fucking likes, and it's good fucking riddance.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right? Wow, but when you love them,
I have many of those uncles. My parents like that. It's crazy. But no, good things to come, man. You wanted to? We've been talking about doing maybe a benefit or something. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, so I've worked in the past with Children's Wish.
Yep.
which
very
is
good organization.
great organization. For those of you who don't know what Children's Wish is, a lot like Make-A-Wish, they raise money to grant kids that are terminally ill with their final wish for them and their families.
I don't mean to cut you off, but with Make-A-Wish, because it's not Children's Wish, can I sign up?
I think it's for the kids, but
I can't sign up.
No.
Like I can't say I want to go see Jerome Bettis or anything.
no, you can't.
Well,
But
one lucky kid.
you know what? Absolutely, and
I guess you can't really say they're lucky.
They say it takes about $10,000 to grant a wish. Because
Wow, that's a lot of money.
They send them
Let's
with
do
their families,
that.
the whole
do
thing.
that. Let's make some
And
kids.
Make-A-Wish, Children's Wish
Children's
is
Wish?
right here in Durham.
Wow, that's
All
good
right,
to
which
know.
is awesome.
Okay.
So we're going to work in partnership with some of our guests that have come on.
Yeah.
Some of the comedians and musicians and whatnot, and we're going to put on a benefit.
And we actually do have a couple of past guests too, and future guests that have said, on board.
Yeah, so
that's going to be interesting.
We're going to do some good.
We've even talked in not only as an event in maybe an outside event, but like a live thing.
Yeah. So
like,
we would do the show live. Again, have some comedians, a couple of music, some artists there.
Yeah.
But I mean, COVID permitting, of course.
It also comes down to
great.
and safety of everybody's interest,
which
at heart,
is the first thing.
And the main thing is that we raise money for
a good cause.
Yeah.
And ideally, it'd be great to do it around Christmas time.
Kid
Do a toy drive with it.
Jerome Bettis without me.
You know what? Maybe the kid will say, "My wish is for Mick Rage to meet Jerome Bettis."
Maybe the kid's wish will be that Jerome will come here on the show and spend the weekend with us.
Can you imagine? I'd make Riley sit outside. He'd cry.
Yeah, Riley.
Riley, do you love?
You're an idiot.
The big bus.
Have the big bus roll into the garage.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
But yeah, we're gonna do some good things, and that's just going to be the tip of the iceberg for what's coming down the tube in the next year for Mental Case Dads.
I'm excited.
You know what? We have a great
I'm
platform. We have some great people, some great friends and guests have come on the
Have
show.
we met great people yet? Have we? I don't know. Have we?
Riley? No. But we've talked
Get
to
the hell
amazing
out
people.
of my... He just coughed. He's got the vid out. Is that what are they calling it? Can they call it the vid now?
Oh, is that a thing?
I don't know.
Oh. But anyways, yeah, we're going to use our platform. We're going to do some great things.
Yes, absolutely.
And all you people out there, stay tuned.
Absolutely.
We're going to tune up that website.
What else? We're going to do. We're going to have a video coming out next week, probably closer to the end of the week. The video will come out, but we're going to do a top 10 Netflix.
Disney Plus?
Yes, Disney Plus. I was trying to think of what's the other one.
What you should watch with your bitch.
Yeah, and Prime.
So
the top
things to
10
watch
shows
right now.
to watch right now.
That'd be pretty cool.
Right?
So,
Because I think we're all running out of stuff to watch.
yeah, certainly we're watching a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
I watched a really good show today in part of getting ready for this video. Togo. Have you seen this thing?
No.
Oh my god.
Togo?
Yeah, it's a Disney movie because we said we were going to do all three. So I've already found 2 Disney movies. Can you believe it?
Awesome.
And the Togo one that I had watched today, I have to admit I had a little tear.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
I think the Disney movies get me.
I won't lie. I've had that happen.
Is it going to happen? No, he caught it. That's a beautiful catch.
I've had it. I've watched like when it involves kids or the dogs.
You can't do it? It was such a good,
it's tough,
inspirational, touching story. And it actually, there is a dog.
And it's animated?
No.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's a live show.
Okay.
It's a true story.
About even better.
Huskies.
Yep.
Sorry, I shouldn't say husky. It's just a story about huskies. But yes, it is. And sledding. It's about sledding.
Okay.
And this guy, it has to go and get medicine, but he's got a sled I think it was over 300 miles.
Wow.
And they had the biggest storm they had ever had. And so he did it. and other people had helped him. But when the guy came back, because this guy almost killed his dog, almost died himself, blah, blah, blah. When they came back, they ended up saluting the dog that came back instead of... So that dog had, ran 11 miles, but the other dog that's almost on his deathbed now just ran 296.
Wow. And this is a true story.
This is a true story.
Sounds good.
Amazing story.
I love true stories.
So,
I
but
love
they
them.
put a picture, or no, they created a statue of that dog, Balto, that came back, not Togo, the main dog, but because he was the one that came back when the papers were there, it's in New York.
Wow.
In Manhattan. They've got a statue there of
You know what? There's a lot of good true stories about dogs. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen Hatchie.
What is that? About Hatchimals?
No.
You remember
it's about a
Hatchimals?
dog. Of course I remember Hatchimals.
Did you have a Hatchimal?
No, I didn't have a Hatchimal.
I never had a Hatchimal.
I wanted a pound puppy.
I had a pound puppy. I have a pound puppy.
No.
I have a pound puppy, and I have a Wrinkles.
Wow.
Do you have a Wrinkles?
No.
You remember Wrinkles, right?
Well, I'm getting wrinkles.
Well, yeah. I can see that because we're filming in high def.
Okay, can I say something?
I don't know.
I want to hashtag this.
All right, hashtag
Free Joe Kelly.
Oh, free Joe Kelly.
Free Joe Kelly. Let me just touch on this quickly because I got to get this out of my system. I've been thinking about it all day. So, for those of you who don't know, Joe Kelly, who's now a relief pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers, they were playing the Houston Astros. And if you're not up to date about the Houston Astros, they came out and they were caught and came out and admitted that in 2017 they had cheated their way to a World Series title. Major League Baseball drops the ball huge and hands out 0 fines, 0 punishment.
Nothing, people.
So what do you think's going to happen? The players, they're going to take it into their own hands. And I'm not talking about the B-list players. I mean, even guys like Mike Trout.
You know how upset people are? They're not even showing up to the games. I mean, they're very upset.
But even people outside the sport, LeBron James, like how disgusting it is for baseball. But anyways, Joe Kelly, he throws at Bregman and Correa, and he's doing the
and the little kissing.
Yeah, he even went as far as saying, "What? You striking out, bitch, because you're not cheating?" Like it just kept going and going. Anyways, they hand him down 8 games.
8 games.
8. That is unprecedented.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. And you know it's Major League Baseball's fault. Shame on you, Major League Baseball. You're ruining the game. You're tainting the game.
You know what, dude? I am completely done with MLB. They have pissed me. The COVID thing was one thing. But the story of this guy getting 8 games over hitting a cheating team.
But this is just the beginning.
Cheating. Oh, it's just the beginning. They've only hit a couple of teams.
You know what?
I don't know. What do you do? Would you just kick them out of the sport?
In preseason,
or trade
these guys were getting hit every game. But now that the games count, Joe Kelly's the first one to do it, and do it in fine fashion, may I add. Joe, good for you.
Do you know what?
But
do you think the next team, who are they playing again next? Who's Houston playing next?
I'm not sure who's next on their schedule.
Because it'd be interesting to see who that pitcher is and if they react the same way.
Yeah, because I think Major League Baseball handed out as like this fine is so stiff at 8 games to set the precedent. Like, here's the precedent. Don't do it, otherwise you're going to get 8 games. But you know what I think? They ain't going to give a fuck. They're going to go after these guys. It doesn't matter. In the games where they're out of it, they're losing. They're going to lose the game. They're still going to go after these guys. This is only the beginning. But good for you, Joe Kelly.
Yeah.
You're an icon. You're a legend.
I'm glad he did it.
Free
yes,
Joe Kelly.
Absolutely, man. That's you know what? As much is it integrity? Would you call it integrity? I think so. I think
that's him standing up for the sport.
He's standing up for a sport he believes in, and the management behind the MLB right now are complete morons. Complete morons. I am shocked that the league is still going. What is going on with the Marlins?
20 players have COVID, 4 coaches, and honestly,
any other team?
No, but for the amount of games that they're going to miss to get these guys right again, they're going to have to pull these guys from the league.
I mean, those guys.
In my opinion,
3 weeks.
The Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins shouldn't have even been able to participate.
Just being in Florida.
Florida alone. Same with the Panthers and the Lightning.
I will give
Okay,
I don't get that too, right? The Florida Panthers
I take that
and the
back because they're
Lightning.
here.
Give Tampa a little bit of a
Toronto.
break.
Yes, I take that
But
back.
the-
They're a little
that's
bit
what I
north
was
and
saying.
inland, but Miami, man, they're right in the heart of it.
Yeah.
Like, they're still setting records there.
Well, that's what I was talking about before too. When it comes to baseball, the NHL, the MLS, and the NBA, I think they've done a
I think the NHL,
Hands down
I think
job.
the NHL set the bar.
of making a MLS did the same thing. NBA's done the same thing.
and there's
NBA,
going to be no NFL this year.
and there will be no NFL. As
No.
much as I want it,
We all do,
I don't
but
think
it's not
you know
gonna
what.
happen.
I'm not going to say never is never. It's a $1 billion industry. I can't see them just sitting back.
They
willy-nilly.
can't do it.
They've screwed up.
They can't do it.
So
How
who
do
is
you-
is
even if you
Goodell
put face
in?
masks?
Is Goodell the guy that's now going to get the hit for this, or is what? It's just you know what, a freak
be
accident,
Goodell.
or not a freak accident, but a world event
Even-
that has taken place now, and they can't just play.
Even if they did do their due diligence, the NFL with the NFLPA, and said, "Hey, we're going to put clear masks, clear shields inside all the cages," it's still not enough because the opening in the bottom, when you're in that,
Well, you can't wrap them.
That's
They're
scrum.
wearing clothes. They're not fucking wearing
But the
body
sweat
armor.
and the drool and
That's
all
what I'm
the
saying.
crap that happens
It's
on
gonna
those
go through
piles,
it.
you can't stop it. And there's just no way. And there's open wounds. There's
Well,
cuts.
it's
There's
a complete contact sport.
it is the most invasive contact sport of them all.
They're fighting in the UFC, no problem.
true. But
But
where are they fighting?
These are two people.
Where are they fighting?
But these are two
in
people.
the only fucking state that will allow them to.
Number one. And number
Abu
two,
Dhabi.
these are two people that have been cleared. We're not talking about 30
yeah,
or
Well, I'm
40
sure,
people.
I'm sure they're going to clear all the teams.
That's-
I'm sure they're going to keep clearing the
that's
teams.
the-
until
Like they did in
Yeah.
baseball? Like they
Yeah.
did in baseball?
They're doing it in hockey every
Like
single
they
day.
did
They're
in
testing
baseball?
players.
That didn't work out so well.
But the difference between
Right?
baseball and hockey is in a bubble. Baseball is
It's not.
No, they're letting them travel.
And that's the thing.
And football's the same
And
thing.
that's why the government said no to coming here, and I fully respect that.
The only way
Bump
that
the
the
Trudeau for
NFL,
that.
and that's never going to happen, is to agree on hub cities, and that's not going to happen.
No, the owners won't allow that. The owners
what
will
they
all
should have
fucking whine
done-
and bitch.
Each division, they pick
Has
one
a
hub
hub
city,
city.
and those teams, they stay in the hub. That's it.
I still don't think it's enough.
Well, at any
Division?
rate,
The hub city's enough.
I'm not.
in my
I'm
opinion.
not convinced. Baseball finishes.
Yeah.
If there's another Miami Marlin incident, I think baseball packs
Done.
it in. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it didn't affect just the Marlins, who will affect the most. They may be gone. It's affect the Yankees, the Orioles, and the Phillies because they're all indirectly involved. So they've had to be on the bench waiting.
Toronto
for
plays them. Supposed to play them on Monday, correct?
Who? The Phillies? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So, from what I understand, I think they're
Phillies
supposed to
is
start
clear.
this weekend. That's been
The
postponed
Phillies have
till
been
after
cleared?
the weekend. Yes.
Yeah, Phillies have been
Oh,
cleared.
okay, that's good. That's good news
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
No,
So not a player picked it up from playing
it's
them.
so far,
That's-
Mike.
that's
It's
kind of
all
the thing.
Miami Marlins players,
That's
and you know
kind
what?
of the
It's a
Thank
fucking
goodness
shame
for that. It's a shame,
It's
but-
a fucking shame for those players because
It's too bad.
none of them fucking live there. None of them aren't even. Half of them aren't even
Not
from
even
the fucking
from there.
states. Like you're being forced to live in one of the most COVID infested areas of the fucking world. I'll say.
it is.
It is.
It's
Like-
definitely the,
like, are you-
in the
Per
world,
capita,
but,
it is.
It's like, are you kidding me? Like,
I'm just gonna. You
couldn't fucking play anywhere else?
You know what we're gonna do from now on? We're gonna
joke.
pretend that that country doesn't exist. I guess for the time.
I don't give a
being.
shit.
America?
You know what?
America's gone for the
America.
next time, little being, but
America.
we're going to move on to Canada. Well, I saw a post the other day that said, "Hey, when should we build a wall?" And then somebody had said, "Hey, let's kick out the Canadians first." And I wrote back, "Do you think we want to come live in that infestation you call a country?" Like, it kind of pissed me off because this is somebody.
Kick out the Canadians. Go fuck yourself. How about that?
Tell me how you really feel, Riley.
Riley's a little, but no, I don't think there's Canadians fighting at the borders to try and come across
Fuck your
and live over
disgusting,
there.
disgusting
But
country.
oh no, it's a beautiful country. I love the states.
So do I.
I just I can't handle.
unfortunately,
America.
I
under
can't
the Trump
handle,
administration, I've lost so much respect.
It's not disgusting in like the way it looks. It's just disgusting in the way they live.
It's not even the Trump administration. I think the Trump
It's
administration
beyond that now,
has
for fuck's
caused
sake.
what's happening now. But
yeah,
it's
there's
really
so many followers to that.
they've gone back to the bloody 50s, man.
Yeah.
Like they backward step so far. Yeah. It's sad. It's really sad.
You know what?
It's hard.
They're out of touch with reality, man.
There's a ton of people that are out of touch with reality. Not all of them.
And like we said,
that's the most embarrassing part of it.
We stand with the side of the country that stands for freedom, real freedom.
Yeah, true north, strong and free.
Right?
Yeah,
true north, strong and free.
I got news for you. There's nothing free about living in America right now.
Listen, don't even get me started on true north, strong and free. I believe that with all my heart. But the only reason I'm bringing it up is because you reminded me of something that some dipshit, a very famous basketball player, had
Macaulay
said.
Culkin?
Is he a famous basketball player? Macaulay. Where's my idiot button when I need it?
Here, hold on.
I deserve
Macaulay Culkin. No.
Macaulay Culkin.
Listen, Damon Green.
Yeah.
Draymond Green. Well, I'm not even fixing his name. You get Damon Green.
Draymond Green.
So this dipshit says,
what did he do?
Because the Toronto Raptors have Black Lives Matter on their bus.
He's still bitter.
Yeah,
Draymond Green.
Fucking piece of shit.
Hey,
I was that has made me so freaking mad that he had said that. He said Black Lives doesn't matter because we live in Canada. It does.
What?
Yeah. So we don't have racial issues in Canada.
Oh, really?
So them
fucking world has issues.
So he said with them putting that on the bus, he goes, it doesn't really matter. They live in Canada.
And again,
you're an idiot.
I'm like, can you believe that?
Only in America, there's racial issues.
Apparently. Now I sound like that little kid on.
Did he forget about the most
Ellen. Have you guys ever seen that little kid? Apparently. You ever see that? No, I just baked it in my screen.
Does Mr. Green know that Canada is the most multicultural country in the world?
Oh my God! Listen,
again,
we have issues.
Mr. Draymond Green.
Oh my!
You're an idiot.
I was shocked he said it. I just can't believe, like, even still, for you to say that, knowing that some of your friends are on that bus. Yeah. Some of your black friends that live in Toronto are on that bus and are trying to support a movement, a huge movement. Even not only is it in the States, but worldwide.
Yeah, but even if we didn't, let's just pretend Draymond Green's right. We had no racial issues here. Well, we're fucking supporting them.
Yeah, still. What the hell? Yeah, still. Why would you argue it?
We're standing, you know what? Arm to arm with you, brother.
I think he's like Riley and likes to hear his voice being heard.
Oh my God!
Hear me? I love hearing my voice.
The idiocy continues.
Absolutely love it.
So listen, folks out there, we're gonna get.
What's up? Yankees 5.
Oh,
Baltimore 2.
Oh, here we go. We got to watch this crap now. Well, sorry, fans, but we've officially lost Nolan now. The Yankees are on, so we won't hear from him in a while.
They're on cruise control. It's only Baltimore.
Yeah, but
hey, look, they have as many fans out there at this game as they did at the final game last year.
You know what?
Look at the bullpen.
After that suspension, everybody's pissed off. No one's showing up to the ball games.
No.
You know what, guys? I haven't even seen one person show up to an NBA game.
You're an idiot.
Or a hockey game.
You know what?
That's crazy. It's almost like they're not allowed to go.
I'm not going to a Leaf game this year. How about that?
You know what? I won't
either.
Not
going. Just not doing it.
You know what? That sucks too. I was going to buy you tickets.
You're an asshole.
Listen, so we've had some open discussions here at the studio, and we wanted, like what Nolan just talked about with Make-A-Wish Foundation and Children's Foundation, we want to make a difference in our community. We want to do things for good. There's enough shit out there that we don't need to add to it. So
yeah, no, we need to add to a different pile.
We make jokes here, and we have a good time, and we have a lot of fun. But the bottom line is we want to change more. So you may have seen on some of our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. That's another plug, and that's at Mental Case Dads again. We've been posting, it says wanna.change.more. So, that is going to be something we're going to focus on. And we want to change not only in ourselves, but we want to change, the community. We want to change people's views and the way they think, and not for hate, but for love. And that's what this is about. You know, let's grow as people.
Let's come out of
only one race, people. Come on, let's get together now.
Let's come out of COVID as strong as we went into it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's come out stronger.
Damn, that
absolutely.
was-
So
Let's come out strong.
so you
Let's
were-
learn something from
Yeah.
this.
Holy shit, that was deep.
Viewers, you are going to we're gonna write a mission statement together, and that'll be coming out shortly. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And if you want to get on board with that, post want to change more, and then hashtag mental case dads or tag us in it or whatever. But that's where we stand, and that's what we're going to stand on. We're going to stand for.
You're getting to be upset.
Good times with my Caillou brother. I wonder how my boy's doing. Paulie sent me a picture just before the pod there too of his pot plants. He treats them like his babies, eh?
I hear that from a lot of people.
Oh
They
man,
treat their plants like babies.
I haven't watered mine in like 6 days. They're probably dead out there. Yeah, his are
No
like
love.
green and full.
Well, we've had some rain.
He actually, yeah, the rain has probably helped my plants, so that's helped. But I haven't. I don't know. I just haven't got into it because it's a lot easier just to buy it, right?
Why, man?
Because I got hung. Because I got hung. Because I got
Is there
hung.
a satisfaction in growing your own? I don't know.
There'll be
was awesome.
satisfaction if I can get a couple of ounces off of it, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have it. Maybe next year. I kind of got into this little weird phase when COVID first started.
Don't they have those
Right.
things?
Well,
like,
you
know,
guys
the grass,
saw me.
you
I wouldn't
roll
even
it
let
out?
you guys in here. Remember, without friggin' hand sanitizing your. Actually, I should do that
balls.
still with Riley because God knows where he's been.
Don't they have for weeds? You know those things
Here,
you can
there,
buy at
everywhere.
Canadian Tire? You roll it out. It's just a green, like a little thin green patch, and you water it and grass grows. Don't they have like a chia pet or something like that for weed?
I wish.
Hey, what a good idea.
Yeah, but you know what? Stoners can't focus long enough to build one.
All they got to do is just roll it out and pour water on it, and apparently it just grows.
Oh, okay. Well,
Chia.
yeah, that's the chia. If we could do that with weed, that'd be
Sorry,
incredible.
Taco Bell.
Yeah,
Ooh, Taco
right.
Bell.
that's a high pitch, eh?
I could go for
Taco
some
Bell?
like
Taco Bell.
bean burritos right now.
Oh my God,
Sabrina
Jewel
would
I'm going to the
actually
food
wanted
truck
me to
tomorrow
take
after
her
work.
to. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to the food truck tomorrow after work.
What is it called? Your
Talk of the town.
Talk of the Town, brother. That's a little plug for you, my boy. He's coming on the podcast.
Nice.
So we're gonna do a little thing with him. That'll be interesting. And his food is freaking
That's what I
nuts.
gotta check it out.
Oh
And
my
he's at
God.
Food Truck
Oh
Alley,
my
right?
God.
Food Truck Alley, and he's the one. Dude, put a freaking sign on your bloody truck, or write something on it. Mental case dads. But
I love
yeah,
Mental Case
his
Dads.
is the one.
I
If you're
heart
looking
Mental
for
Case
it,
Dads.
if you're looking for it, his is the one with the avocado on it. So
Yeah, he's
it
got the
is-
groovy avocado, that's what I
food
call
is
him.
to die for. Absolutely,
It is so
But,
good. And you know what? Shout
you
out
gotta-
for the Big Al. The Big Al burger.
Is that the one with the mac and
That's the one
cheese?
with the mac
What?
and cheese on it.
Stop.
Mac and cheese on a bar.
Dude,
on
Stop.
Dude, man, he's got a
Barbecue.
chicken and waffles. Like that's to me that was a. Oh my God!
No.
don't-
Mac and cheese
chicken-
on a burger, though?
Oh,
mac and
it's
cheese coated in. So it's on like a. It's a deep fried piece of chicken,
And I think
it's got
there's, like,
honey barbecue sauce on
God.
that, and then it's got fucking macaroni
Jalapenos.
and cheese and shit on top of it.
Jalapenos too, right?
Oh, my
Holy
God.
fuck,
It's
man!
so good. It's so good. And you got to try these egg rolls, but they're not really egg rolls.
Oh, you told me about these. They're
Yeah,
supposed to be
oh, they're
amazing.
delicious.
It's
man.
almost like little wonton rolls, but they have like fucking shit stuff in them.
I'm
like
so hungry
Philly
right now.
Philly
Stop.
cheesesteak,
Philly
chicken,
cheesesteak,
or-
taco, chicken.
It's friggin' awesome.
Oh man, it's unreal. I've tried
I'm,
personally. I've tried almost everything on that menu,
I'm
and it's
so
awesome.
freaking hungry.
Sabrina
is
Cochran date night.
there
Yeah,
is
absolutely. It's a good time for a date night. Gives you an excuse
Yes,
to
it
get
is.
out there. But yeah,
it's so good. Oh man.
so
That-
and he sells out, so you like better probably show up before 6 o'clock.
Really?
They close at 8.
Wow.
Yeah, he's selling
where are
out.
you? Where are you going to be on Saturday?
I wish I could tell you.
Where are you going to be on Saturday?
In the day or the night?
Day and night. Day and night.
In the day.
The lonely soldier.
It's Jack's 6th birthday.
Oh,
Doing
there you
his
go.
little birthday
so you're
party.
going to be selling
well,
a
it's actually on
party?
Sunday, but we're going to do it
Incredible.
on Saturday. He'll be with us.
I will be probably I'll probably be all day right here from 12 o'clock until the very last game.
Oh yes, hockey.
Hockey. Leave Sunday.
Dun, 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 dun,
Sunday
dun,
hockey
dun,
starts.
dun,
I'm
dun, dun,
the one thing I'm looking forward to is the start,
dun.
right? The absolute start, because I know it wasn't. It was okay, the starting up of when they first went for that scrimmage game.
Yep.
But guaranteed they got something up their sleeves to blow this thing up.
The main thing is that their legs look good. They look fresh. They look ready.
Yeah, Freddie looks hot.
I hope so.
I mean,
Because
sexually,
he's
he's very smoking hot, cute guy.
I listen, you like the
Little
gingers.
ginger snap,
I know you
yeah.
like the ginger snaps. That's
Ask
okay.
my wife. I do like gingers, not men gingers.
You know what
but
though? It's true. Gingers.
Hell no.
Gingers are hot.
you-
Redheads
You're
are
not
hot.
a ginger guy. The redheads. Oh, I love the redheads.
Car that's been tricked out to look like an ice cream truck.
Dude, that
Yeah.
soundbite fucking kills me. Just listen to it on
Yeah.
its own.
I'm looking for a car that's been tricked out to look like an ice cream
been
truck.
Yeah, they're gonna get a little car that goes by.
It's been
now.
tricked out to look like an ice
Thing.
cream truck.
Yeah.
God, that's fucking freaky, but it's hilarious at the same time.
You just like that because it's a little kiddie thing. A little weirdo.
Yeah.
So you excited about the hockey coming up or what? You haven't talked
Yeah.
much about hockey at all.
I know.
Well,
I
it's,
know,
you know
I
what? The problem is not start. Well, it has started. What did you think of all the fights during the scrimmage games?
I love that.
The Leafs in Montreal
Fuck yeah.
played a scrimmage game,
Yep.
and then every game after that, there was fights and brawls
Listen,
in them. It
Fighting
was-
is a part of the game. Like it's like
yeah,
racing.
but in a
Bumping is
scrimmage game,
racing.
I was just telling the guys that because the boys were in here the night
Rubbing is
watching the
racing.
hockey, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of it's just a scrimmage game, so it doesn't mean anything. So they don't really fight or do anything like that. And I'm like, it's kind of like an all-star game where they're just out there. They play, right? It's
Yeah,
just to get
let
your
'em
feet
play.
under it. And then sure enough, like 5 minutes later, there's gloves being dropped. I'm like, oh, like, I guess this could be a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope Edmonton and Calgary end up facing each other.
You heard
at
this
some
here
point.
first. I don't know why. This in the
You're not.
years,
I know what you're going to say.
years past. I've said it because
You're a Leaf fan.
I wanted it. I wanted to will it to happen for them.
wanted
But this year, I have a gut feeling we're going to get to the conference finals.
He's
I don't know
got
what's
a
going to
wheel.
happen, but I have a feeling we're getting there.
He's not going to get it.
I agree.
You think so?
Yep.
I'm
Freddie,
not.
it
I
all
won't
comes
get
down
my.
to Freddie.
That's the exciting part.
It's always the same.
And
Whatever
the
goalie
best
stands
part
on their
about
head.
Freddie is he has somebody in the back of the net for him. If anything happens to him, he doesn't
Yeah,
have to.
Jack Campbell comes
panic,
in and yeah,
right?
yeah.
He doesn't have to panic where he's had to panic the last couple of years. If I'm out, we're done,
Well,
right?
since McElhaney left,
So
yeah, he's been on. It's been just him.
no, that's good. I'm glad. And this guy has really gravitated to the team too, Campbell. Eh?
Oh yeah, they love him.
He's
become a leader.
And I've heard from because was it L.A. he came from?
Yep.
Yeah, they said the same thing there. He's just a personable guy. He's a lovable guy. Yeah, he'd be a great guy to have on the show too. We
Jack
reach out to
Campbell.
him.
Jack
Get
Campbell?
Jack Campbell. Absolutely.
I thought you were talking about Jake Muzzin. I'm like,
Oh, Jake Muzzin.
Muzzin. I love Muzzin.
Yeah, no, I'm a Muzzin
Good
fan
guy.
too. But talking about Campbell, if
Yeah, I heard Jack's a really good guy.
yeah. Well, I've heard from L.A. the same thing, Toronto the same thing, that he's just a great guy. So apparently he what was it he bought? I think he bought Freddie a helmet or something. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but whatever. Maybe a weed helmet.
A weed helmet.
Yeah,
Wow.
just a big, gigantic weed helmet. Can you imagine? You think there'd be ever anybody in the NHL just get like weed leaves all over their helmet?
That'd be wicked. It'd be a first.
It would definitely be a first.
It'd be a
I
first.
challenge anybody out there to create a
Have you
weed
seen
helmet.
Seattle's new logo? What are they
I
called?
like it. The
Seattle Kraken.
The
The
Kraken.
Krakens.
I love
You like
their
the emblem?
fucking jerseys. They are
I haven't
so
seen
fresh.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
a picture of the jersey. I've
So
seen a picture
fresh.
of the logo, and I
Very
like the
nice.
one logo too, where
do
it's
they call
got the
their
space
fans, though?
needle. The space needle that's
Yeah.
like it's hidden in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Which
kind of
is
neat.
cool.
That's really neat. I'm shocked they went with the Kraken though. Like
I know. I'm not.
do they?
I don't necessarily understand.
I don't know. But,
I don't understand the Kraken
whatever,
part.
they,
I don't know if you guys could
what-
shed any
what
light
is
on that.
what
but
is
like, what do you
Seattle?
call your
Seattle
fans?
is Seattle the windy city?
No, it's a rainy city.
Seattle's the rainy
What do you
season.
think of that?
Oh yeah, I like that.
Oh, how slick is that?
Okay, so again, we're calling it the Kraken, and it's a giant S.
Because when Seattle had a hockey team,
Seattle.
their original was
That's for Seattle, buddy.
Well, I'll catch up. Did you know Ottawa is in Ontario?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ottawa is
so
in
the
Ontario.
S, like the Kraken logo, the S
Yeah.
is because when Seattle had a hockey team way back in the day, that was their logo. The logo was just an S on the jersey, and it had like Seattle written in the S.
Oh, cool.
So they
When the
incorporated
hell
their old
was
heritage. Like they had
Seattle-
a hockey team, man. I don't know if it was like any sort of professional, but they threw it in the video, and I looked it up afterwards, and they did have a hockey team.
Not NHL.
I don't know if it was NHL. It might have been like the league that Gretzky was in before they merged.
Well, you got a computer there.
Sure. I don't know how to use it though.
Look up maybe Seattle hockey team.
Well, the only
Or
thing that's going to show up is the
Kraken and shit. Yeah. Well, that's some good research there, man. But yeah, man. So you got anything going on? What are you doing now for work? And you're working from home still, right?
Nope.
You're
half from home, half on the road.
Oh, that's right. And I
But
remember
local.
you crying that day that you had to go back to work.
Yeah. The party was over.
Yeah,
Party
I
was
know.
over. But you know what?
Riley was the same
I like
way.
getting back out there. You know, and get fire under my ass.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, it helps. It helps, like, kind of rejuvenate
You wake up with purpose again.
Yeah, you do.
The
Yeah.
Seattle Metropolitans were formed in
we go.
1915 and as an expansion team by Frank and Lester Patrick, the owners of the Pacific Coast Hockey Association.
Pacific Coast Hockey
The
Association.
team's name was derived from the Metropolitan Building Company, the entity that built the Seattle Ice Arena on the University of Washington's Metropolitan Track property.
You don't.
They have won a Stanley Cup.
If we're
I
talking
still
about
don't
1970.
understand
What is Stanley Cup?
the Kraken. They don't
1917.
have an ocean beside them, correct?
Yes,
Sure they do. They're
the
the West
fucking
Coast of
Pacific
Seattle.
Ocean.
They're right above California.
They're like 2 hours south of Vancouver.
Seattle.
I'm right above California.
I swear to God.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I was completely confused.
it's shit weather there. No offense, Seattle. But
No, it rains a lot. But
Fucking terrible
beautiful
weather.
city, I hear. I really want to go, actually. Speaking of
Yeah,
team
we'll see.
names, was it a meeting of the fucking minds in Washington when they decided we're going to drop the Redskins name and we're going to be
Washington.
the Washington football team? Now, that took time to come up with.
fucking right.
But if you read the
Probably hours in a closed room to come up with, we are going to be the Washington
man.
football team.
it's interim.
America, we got more.
You're an idiot.
But
It is interim. It's because I guess
just
they're
can't.
Well,
they're,
the Edmonton. Well, have you heard the Edmonton
they've got
Eskimos
more on
new
their
team
plate
name?
right now to worry
Who?
about.
The Edmonton Eskimos new team name?
No, it's just
The Edmonton Football Club.
yeah.
again, meeting of the minds.
It is Edmonton Football Club, but it is no. It's EE still.
Yeah, but they just kept the EE. I don't know what like. They changed the name. They had no logo and they had no logo in team coloring issues. It was just the name of the team. Even though the Eskimos is like, that's like an honor to be named after that in
But
Canada.
but an Eskimo is
Why?
a real thing. A
Is it-
redskin.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah,
That's-
if someone
that's a little
called
different.
if someone called
Redskin,
me
I'm
an
fucking-
Eskimo, I
So,
would say no,
let me
I'm
ask you
not.
a
That's
question.
not my heritage, right? So
Hold on.
that's what that's all about.
If Eskimo's not okay, is cavemen? So if someone was called the caveman,
Caveman?
would that have been wrong too?
Yeah.
Because it falls in the same
What if you're a
category
shark
as
and
an
they call
Eskimo.
you a fish?
no, it doesn't.
What?
No, cavemen. No. We evolved as cavemen. So did Eskimos.
Okay.
And they fall in the same
Right?
category.
No, but there still are living Eskimos. They practice that heritage.
And there's living cavemen.
Okay, how
Look.
much was?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Me, Riley.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh
Riley
my
reads.
God. Riley, what do
love
we
you,
got
Riley.
in the news today, man? Where's the
Me,
little?
Riley.
That's wonderful.
All right, we got absolutely nothing with the news today, but we'll have it out anyways.
Yeah.
Riley Stevenson.
Breaking news.
Oh, I almost sound like that.
It's sports history time with Riley Stevens. Make sure you get prepared to be as bored as hell. Off to you, Riley.
Riley? Wow. Awkward silence.
We've got a pretty boring day.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Actually,
Come on, something happened. This day in sports.
this
Let's
day
have
in
it.
sports in 1973, Texas Rangers Jim Bibby no hits first place Oakland 6-0.
A no-hitter. Always love to hear about those.
Atlanta space. Just as we touched on this subject, the Atlanta Braves removed Chief Nakahoma to make room for more seats. This day in 1982.
But they didn't do it for political reasons. They did it for financial reasons to add more seats.
Well, absolutely. This is bottom line. That's what it comes
And
down to.
that was when Ted Rogers.
I'll tell you something. I guarantee that most of these team name changes, blah, 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 some of these owners could care less if they change their name or not. However, they know due to the situation and the current statute of the world, if you don't change, no one's going to show up to your games.
Change culture, we can rightly fuck off.
Can I ask you a question? If the Redskins don't change their name, you think they have empty seats?
Yep.
That's crazy.
No
NFL team will have
emptier.
There will be people who won't go.
But other people who couldn't go before will fill their spots.
So in 2012, General Motors signed a record-breaking 7-year, $559 million sponsorship deal with Manchester United.
Wow. Really? General Motors.
That's where all their money went.
Yeah.
With Manchester United. Eh?
Wow.
What's the other soccer team or football team, if you will?
Football. Manchester City.
What?
Manchester City.
Manchester City. And what's the other major one?
Well, it's City United. Well, City actually came along
Real
a little later. It'd be like Madrid, Barcelona,
Real Madrid.
Bayern Munich.
Yeah, Bayern Munich.
And
Liverpool,
Manchester United, is that
Tottenham,
UK?
Tottenham, Chelsea.
That's
Manchester's UK. Yep.
Yeah.
UK, right?
Yeah, my family's.
Yeah, I know. My heritage has they don't have a really good football team.
Who?
Ireland.
It's not terrible. It's better than ours.
Than Canada's?
Okay,
like Toronto?
Other than Alphonso Davies, we have absolutely nobody.
We're not better
We're going to
than
win
Toronto.
it again this year.
You think Toronto? What?
Oh, yeah.
What's going to win?
We're going to win the tournament.
No, they're already
And
out.
that is legit pretty
New
much
York beat
it,
us?
fellas.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're already out.
Yeah, we're out.
We're done. We're out.
New York knocked them out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
New
sure.
York's doing some major upsets.
Yeah,
I didn't know about that.
My neighbor Michael, he's a huge
were in the
MLS
16.
fan. His son, he was telling me his son was just absolutely devastated.
Oh, it's a huge upset.
He's a huge fan. But
They
yeah,
were
it was,
saying something like, we played New York, that's who must have knocked them out. I think Toronto's never lost to them or something like that. It's a huge upset.
yeah, you'll have to look that up, Riley. That's yeah, but they're definitely
only
gone.
soccer.
So, but yeah, so
Yeah, round of 16, we lost 3-1.
Wow. To New York.
Do you know?
Yeah.
A fucking joke.
it is what it is.
What went wrong for?
If they would have won,
What
congratulations.
went wrong for
but,
TFC at MLS?
I don't know why. I've never really got into that sport. But then again, I've never got into cricket either. So,
Yeah. Our lawn bowling.
Cricket's fucking deadly.
Shuffleboard.
but Toronto,
Well, you
because
guys
we
are
are
have to get used to that soon. That's what they play in old age homes.
soccer is getting a lot more popular, right?
Oh, it's super popular.
because
It's the world sport.
It's the world sport, right?
But it is boring as
and
shit to me.
I think so.
Oh, it's like watching paint dry to me.
Especially, I don't
like it when
understand the little bitches that want to.
I hate it when they.
You touched my my T-shirt.
If you graze them, they go down, they hold their ankle. Oh,
Yeah, they
and then
look,
they get up and they're running up and back down the field.
whatever,
Come on, it's a farce.
There's some slide tackles though that like they don't look bad in like regular time, but when you slow them down, my
fair
god!
enough. I'm not saying
Yeah.
injuries don't happen, but dude, 8 out of 10 times.
Yeah, 8 out of 10. You know what? That's fair. 8 out of 10, it's a show. There's been the odd one where I thought, oh, you little diving baby, but like the slow down.
Say that again,
buddy.
Oh, you little diving baby. Say it.
You little diving baby.
Hey, you little diving baby.
You're an idiot.
That I am.
So, yeah, like watch the replay, and Buddy will just clean him right off his feet in a slide tackle. It's like, ugh.
That's gonna sound great on audio.
It's like, fuck, there goes his ankles.
I got a little story for you. So, Melanie and I were talking, and I've told you a couple of my handicap stories. Since I've only been
like the one in the
the one in the washroom.
Yeah,
you're wiping people's
you
faces
guys,
with your shit.
I don't wipe it in their face.
You're an idiot.
Sometimes there are benefits when you are handicapped.
You
Really?
talk about parking spots.
I get a parking spot.
Cool. My parents have one. It's very convenient.
It is convenient, and it also gets you into Costco without
for free?
Well, no, not for free, but for
Well, you don't have to wait in line.
those big lines. I get to walk in. So
Really?
yeah. which that's convenient.
I think that's a perk.
That's convenient.
I call that a perk.
It is a little bit of a perk. Sometimes I don't like using it. If I'm by myself, I will use it, right? Because sometimes the shopping cart can get a little heavy, and like I don't have the pushing capability or whatever. But most of the time, I have Melanie with me or whatever. And but we always park there if we're going to Costco because I get in through for free or whatever. But what's funny is I was saying to Melanie the other day, and I'll still catch myself doing it. Okay, but when I get out of the car and I have no ailment when it comes to my walking. But I find myself...
You get the limp?
When I get out of the car and I'm walking into a store after I have just parked...
You don't want anyone to think you're a dick.
Yeah. So if I get out and I have this little like limp, and Melanie, what the fuck are you limping for? Like I don't know. So I've got to do the little shaky leg to like, oh yeah, my leg was sleeping from sitting too long or something, right?
Do you know?
It's weird, that feeling of
yes.
Is someone watching me or judging me because I've parked in a spot that I'm legally allowed to park in?
Yes, they are judging. I got news for you, and I think it's. I'm gonna. You know, I'm glad you brought this up. Because I want to have a little rant about this.
Okay, let's have a rant.
I love the idea that there are designated spots for people with handicaps.
Yeah.
Legitimately. But anybody and their brother can get a handicap sticker these days.
It's very true.
So, do you know, when I had the accident in December...
You know what? You might actually see that move up now if they know they can friggin' get into Costco.
I don't have a handicap sticker, but I had a very serious handicap after the accident. And you know what? And I have no shame in saying it. I parked in a handicap spot, and goddamn right I did. Because I deserved to be there. Because I had trouble walking.
Oh, yeah, but dude, you would have gotten dinged.
And you know what? A chance I was going to take, but I wasn't going to take anyone's shit. Because half the people do you know I seen a Ferrari pull up? A two-seater Ferrari pull up with a handap sticker? Come on.
Oh, come on. No.
Come on, man.
Really?
Buddy.
At a Walmart?
At a Walmart, yes.
Oh, my God. That is the best. That is me.
At a Walmart. Actually, Bowmanville Walmart.
That'll be me when we get millions of dollars. I'll buy a Ferrari and I'll just park.
Like, what's the like? That's what I mean. There's too many people out there that shouldn't have one.
Shit, man.
And they have it because of their age.
I look at my buddy.
You just need a doctor to say
my buddy Paul. Well, you guys know him. You've met him. He had a stroke as well, and his stroke affected his legs, right? Mm. Well, his one leg side. Mine kind of affected the right side of my...
2 Philly staff members have tested positive for COVID-19.
Yeah, they're coaches, not players.
And another Marlins player tested positive, bringing the total, waiting on the ticker here, to 17 players and 2 coaches. So now 3 staff in the Phillies had it. So
20,
what, 21 all combined?
COVID is not going away, boys, but so
Formula One driver Sergio Perez tests positive.
So what do we do now if people are why are people getting handicap passes just for the
Buffalo Bills?
It's easy. It's easy. It's easy for them to go. The doctor says, "Hey, no problem." They write and next thing you know, they go to the ministry. They got a sticker. It's easy. I could get one tomorrow if I wanted one.
Well, that's crazy, man.
It's not right. It's not right for the people who really need it.
Yeah, no, it's not. But you know what happens every day? People are dicks, man. Oh, the one.
It's like for the parking for children. Motorcycles. Come on, man.
Parking for children?
The parking spots for expecting mothers or small children.
I've never done that. If I've got my motorcycle, I usually park up on the...
I got the baby seat in the back. It is easy.
On your motorcycle?
Oh,
I've got no baby seats in the back. We're good.
What?
I got no baby seats at all. We're good.
Yeah, nobody can see.
Doesn't mean you don't have babies.
Nobody can see in your truck. Nobody can see in your truck. That's why.
Perfect.
So,
wait till he gets the big boy one, the one meant for men. Then it'll be
the Bronco.
Oh,
actually, interesting fact about.
Oh my God, he's changing cars again. Don't let the guys talk you out of it.
No, interesting fact about that. There is allegedly supposed to be a 10 to 15% markup on it in Canada, at least.
The Buccaneers have signed LaShawn McCoy.
Shut the fuck up.
Just came on.
I don't, dude. Listen, Gronk. Listen,
okay.
Gronk can sit there and play on his guitar all he wants and saying, "I've joined the Bucks." But the one thing is, pal, you ain't playing squat. Nobody's going to be playing nothing, so don't even worry about who got
All right,
signed to the Bucks.
Okay. So
he won't be there.
Yeah, and then there'll be no season.
So, anyways, yeah, the 15% markup on the value of the Bronco already, and the one I want's about $50,000 already, with no options, no nothing.
Yeah, but you pay for what you get, right?
I know
You
for
want
sure.
it, you're gonna
and it's also the first. And it's also the first year.
Are
of
you
a new
going to
model.
get a license plate that says OJ or Juice?
Probably juice.
I love OJ.
Probably juice. Anyways, yeah. So there's supposed to be rumored markups. Aftermarket, like the
There's
extras are going to
markups on
cost a
everything.
little
Where do
more
you
than
hear
everybody
the
thought. All the Bronco, a big Bronco forum somebody made online.
Oh, a Bronco forum.
Yeah, there's forums.
I thought you said
It
forum.
looks nice, though. It looks
and
nice.
and
yeah,
now
shit.
they're
I
saying
like it.
that the demand has gotten so fucking high that they're not going to be able to promise you it in 2021. You may get shoved aside till 2022. So now you mean to tell me I got to wait 2 fucking years for this thing potentially?
Have you seen the Mustang truck?
The
Mustang truck?
the Mustang Mach-E. I absolutely love
buying
it.
a Ford.
I love it. I love it.
I'm not buying a Ford.
I love it.
Everyone has their own preference, right? I like my GM truck.
I like Ford and Chevy
we like women,
over than a
he
lot
likes
of
men.
things.
Yeah.
Everyone has a preference, and that's
I
okay.
like Ford and Chevy over a lot of things.
You like Ford over Chevy?
I like Ford over Chevy, but Chevy over pretty well everything else as well. If
Quality.
if I'm gonna have to rip on you for having a Chevy, it's because I'm fucking around. If I'm ripping on you for owning a Dodge, I absolutely fucking mean it.
I disagree.
You know what? I've
The
heard
Ram is solid.
the Ram is solid.
Yeah, the Ram's solid.
Yeah, but my cousin had one. He said he had problems
You ever heard
after,
of the Dodge
How long
tick?
ago?
right after the. Oh, I don't know. Years ago, yeah.
Oh, I know.
Completely
Dodge-
different.
I'm talking
Dodge,
recent
But,
Rams.
you know
they're
what?
as
Out
good as
of
they come.
trucks,
Dodge tick.
the Ram I think is solid looking. Although the new Chevys kind of look like the older Ram.
No. Dodge is taking everything, little bits and pieces from all the other fucking truck companies and slanted into a Ram. That's the new body.
Oh, I don't know. I like
1,000%.
I like
It's
the Ram,
like-
man. It's
one of the most
sharp.
talked about things. Like, if we're talking about like my
Sharp.
Bronco forums, I have F-150 forums and just truck
But,
forums
I mean,
in
if
general.
I could- if
and
I could,
people roast the living fuck out of the new Dodge because it is literally, you've got Tesla's oh shit, you've got Tesla's interior with the big massive fucking screen.
Yeah.
You've got the way the front lights look like the Chevys.
Yeah.
And it's starting to look a little boxy like an F-150, and it's kind of, they put their Dodge twist on it, as however you want to take that. But in my opinion, I don't know. It's a mush of all the fucking popular vehicles tried to put it into one. But
Yeah.
you know what? It's a good shot. It's a clean truck.
Oh,
It's a clean looking truck. It's just a Dodge.
It looks solid. I like them.
You can put a Ford emblem on that, I'd probably buy it.
But if I were to get a new vehicle now, I like a vehicle that I just want, not one that I would buy
Yep.
use. I think it'd be a Land Rover.
I love them.
They're-
The new
they're-
ones are
they're
really,
really nice.
really nice.
I like the Land Rover. I don't know why. I
So
just like that
nice.
boxy look.
Oh, I love them.
It's sexy.
You know what car also catches my eye, and I wish it wasn't the brand it was? The fucking Kia Stinger.
The Stinger. I said it when
I
it came
don't
out.
know if I
The
know what that
Stinger.
looks
Good
like.
for you. Listen, wise up, guys. Take it from a guy who's in the industry. Kia and Hyundai, owned by the same company, right? They own each other.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of reliability, these two are above Honda today.
Really?
Okay, and I could get news for you. We talk about
Yes.
Like
Ram and
selling
Dodge
more?
and
Like they're selling
the
more?
quality of them.
Oh, the quality. Okay.
The quality.
Now, what's the
fit,
price
finish.
difference?
Much cheaper.
Oh, really?
But here's the thing. You talk about all these cars, all Ford, this. Maybe, yeah, in the past. I got news for you. It's not like the old days. What do you think drives these cars? It ain't the goddamn engine.
Yeah.
The engine's driven by a computer. Everything's a computer now.
Yeah.
And I got news for you.
Yep.
The quality of these vehicles are almost all identical.
Yep, same shit.
I got news for you.
Yeah.
They're
Same shit, different
very,
pile.
very, very similar.
Yeah.
You know where you
Okay,
start
but
to
when
see the
do you-
difference? The fit and finish.
High
the way
end.
it touches and feels. The plastic, is it plasticky or is it soft touch dashes? What the leather feels like or the fabric? What's the bolstering like? You know, is it more comfortable? Is it form fitted? That's where you see the differences. But the actual guts, the technology, all made by the same people, right?
What about when you come to high-end cars?
That's something different.
Like, is it true
But again,
you
the
pay for what you get? Like, is
No.
is that
That's a whole different thing
Is
on
that
its own.
$100,000 car better than the $50,000 car?
No.
What's the difference?
The difference is
There's got to be. There's
you know
why.
difference
What is the reason I'm paying $50,000 more?
for a name? In
It
Europe,
can't be just
Do you
the
want-
name.
do you want- really?
It's got to be the leather. It's got to
no,
be
it's
the.
not.
It has to
I'm
be.
telling you, it's not. I'm telling you, it's not. I'm telling you, I know. This is what I do.
I know,
And
bitch.
in Europe, if you drive a Mercedes or a Lexus or a Tesla or whatever, that's not the status symbol anymore.
Yeah.
If you drive a Jeep. And I'm not talking about like a
Now-
Grand Cherokee. I'm talking about like a Wrangler.
You miss your Jeep?
Or a Rubicon. 70 grand Jeep. That is a status symbol today. In Europe,
In Europe?
that's
it's because it's not
huge.
from that's technically foreign.
It's huge.
Yeah,
That's technically foreign to them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's an import to them.
Yeah. Well,
For
would
sure.
that be like? Oh no! For first off, like I can tell you, the $100,000 F-150 is definitely way better than mine.
Like
Because the $100,000 F-150 is the fucking Ford Raptor, and that
Now,
thing,
your truck.
and that,
I love that
and that
car.
thing would
That
fucking
truck is
annihilate my
sick.
truck. That is the nicest truck on the market. Anyone can. I'm open to arguing all night long about that. That's the fucking best truck on the market.
Which one?
The Ford Raptor.
Oh, I don't know because
I'll give you a perfect
It is
example.
a gorgeous looking truck.
If you
absolutely.
go buy a brand new Mazda 3 all-wheel drive,
yeah,
it is a better, stronger, faster, better handling, better made vehicle than the 3 Series BMW. It is actually taking their market.
no,
You want to bet?
really?
Go on any forum, go online anywhere. Go look at it. Go look at the ratings everywhere.
Yeah, just speaking to the mic.
It is. It's not even close.
I'm gonna
But
teach him one
they're
of
like
these days how to talk into the damn-
$20,000 apart in cost.
Yeah, because of the
Oh, wow, that's
because the
crazy.
Beamer class, BMW classifies
Because
as
it's
luxury.
BMW. And guess what? In 5 years, that BMW
That's
that you
fuck
paid,
all.
let's say you paid $50,000 for, I could buy today a 5-year-old BMW, fully loaded, beautiful 3 Series for probably $10,000.
Oh, really?
Loaded.
Oh, wow.
They depreciate crazy.
The Mazda will not.
It won't depreciate.
No, they all depreciate,
They'll depreciate.
but not even
not-
close.
not
And do you know
close.
why? Because the German engineered cars, these luxury cars, the cost.
Are you telling me Mazda is a
crazy.
German-made car?
No, it's a Japanese-made car. It's a Japanese.
Do we
import.
only have one German-made car, and that's
No,
Volkswagen?
Volkswagen, BMW, Mercedes,
Porsche,
Audi,
Porsche, yes, no?
Porsche.
German car too?
Which?
Porsche's German
Yeah,
car?
it's Volkswagen. Same company.
Oh, I did not know.
So it'd be like
you know what?
SVT,
See,
Ford
people,
SVT,
it just goes to
Volkswagen,
show you.
yes, Audi.
Audi, Volkswagen, Porsche, the
Porsche,
same company.
all same.
Yeah.
Goes to show you, people, every day you learn something new, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like how Ford, Lincoln,
Yep.
I think somebody else too.
It used to be
technically
SVT. Ford,
SVT.
Lincoln, Mercury.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ford,
that's
Lincoln,
good.
Mercury, yes. And then
It's
Mercury
just like GM,
dissolved.
GM, Chev, Cadillac,
Pontiac,
Pontiac when they were around.
fuck, Saturn.
Pontiac.
Saturn.
I used to have a Pontiac Sunfire.
Me too.
You know what? Used to go out and pick up all the ladies. Not, I had a wife.
You know what car I
then.
want?
I had a wife when I had the cool
I had a red
Sunfire.
Sunfire.
Well, I started really young, right? What did we have? Dustin at like 16 years
16.
old or something like that. So,
Would you get
We
mad at him
started-
if he had kids at his age?
why would I get mad? He's 24 years old.
I was, yeah, because we were talking about that today. I'm like, dude, like I don't think your parents get mad at you at
He's
all.
not going to fucking live here. I know that. But
Well, because
no, I'm dying, man. Like Melanie's like, if any of the kids came to you now and said they were having a baby, I'd go friggin' nuts.
like in a good way or a bad?
Oh
way?
yeah, in a good way.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, because I'm not having any more kids, I don't even want to see them. I want to see them to give them back, right? and to me, spoil a friggin' grandkid, shit, yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's coming anytime soon. So
No, I can. Yeah, no, I don't think it is.
Dustin is busy, like trying to get
safe.
things ready, and,
That guy's
and
safe.
the girls, they're doing their. Well, my daughter Jules, she's just a kid, and so if she come to me, I'd cry, my baby.
what are you going to do?
There's
Your
nothing.
parent,
I'm
you're
gonna give
gonna
her a
support.
hug. I'm going to say I love you. I'm going to support you. Kick her in the ass when the cameras aren't on.
Yep.
You know. But that's what it is. So, all right, man. I think we've got a good show here. Yeah, it's been great. Nolan, Riley, thank you for coming
You
on
know
the
what,
show
man?
again.
It's all right coming in.
It's refreshing.
It is. It's refreshing. refreshing.
Nolan called it earlier therapeutic.
Yes,
It's very
I believe
therapeutic.
I like that. I agree.
Hey, listen to us. It's very therapeutic. And if you check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter
Apple,
at Mental Case
Spotify.
Dads. Oh, and check out our merch. We got some merch on.
We got some teas.
And so what
We
we
need
are
some
going
hats.
to do, it's one T-shirt for 20, we said, and two for 30. So
And you know what? I got news for you.
got that?
They're nice.
You're
They're light.
a
They're
much.
nice.
Hey,
Isn't that good?
make sure you hit that like and subscribe
Support the
button.
cause.
All my crazies, love you. Peace out.